Going on, everyone? Pluke Jones coming at you with the video. Today I am going to answer the questions that were out in the group for the Q&A session number 2. All right, so first, before I start and I do that, I want to explain a little bit about our pre-ordering and kind of what we have up and coming, and let's see if I can answer some of your questions that you guys posted out there. Through the post out there yesterday. I only have a few questions, so hopefully it'll be a quick video. But anyways, Compiform. So we used to have a website where you could order at your own leisure all over the world. I'm sure most of you have heard that already, but we have a lot of new members. So I just wanted to explain a little bit about our pre-orders. So our pre-ordering, we just did a pre-order for the SB3. Unfortunately, I don't have one in front of me. Mine is actually out on loan at the moment. Expecting it back soon. But we did a pre-order for the SB3, which is the slide-by-side, but it's a 3-button. This is the 2-button version, and that was our pre-order that we just did recently. And before that, we did the version 4 pre-order. This is a version 4 slider. This is actually my brother's slider. He is actually thinking about getting rid of it. So let me know if someone's interested, and maybe we can talk and I'll get you a price and see what he wants, and maybe we can pass this one on along to you guys. It's brand new. He basically never used it. I've used it a few times, and he's not into sliders, but he wanted to try one, and he tried it. He liked it, but he would rather do something else with the money. So if you're looking for a V4, let me know, and we'll see if we can't make this one available for you. But we did the V4 pre-order before the SB3. And then next I think we are going to be doing the version 2 again. But the version 2, if you recall, it had very weak magnets. And we are moving towards recreating that design in a stronger magnet configuration. And the version 2, let me see if I can show you what it looks like. That is the version 2. That's what it looks like. That's the Argyle version 2. And then we are coming out with an Argyle version 2.1, which will be in this pattern or design to mimic Damascus steel or Dama. And it is solid titanium, so don't be fooled. This is actually not Dama. It is actually titanium that is made to look as Dama, and it's Ivan Gostev's proprietary finish, which is unique to Compiform only. Ivan Gostev uses a technique that he learned, I believe, from the knife community, where he can mimic some of the most beautiful finishes in the world. And also he uses a scratch resistant process that is proprietary to Compiform, which is on all the plates that Ivan makes. And it lasts very well. It does very well with titanium. And this scratch resistant process is actually on the plates, which allows the titanium plates to be to operate very smoothly. And he's done a wonderful job. The man is a genius, I'm telling you. But that is the new and upcoming version 2.1 that I believe we're going to release. I don't know if it's going to be limited. It might be limited to 25 units USA and 25 units international for the first batch. And then we might consider doing other batches after the first 25. I have to talk to Ivan, see how he wants to do it. And that's what we're going to do. So keep a close eye on the group. That's going to be in the next couple of weeks, I would think, maybe 3 weeks. I don't know, whenever the maker is ready. I know Ivan has been working very hard to bring these fidgets to you in a timely manner. And the man works 12-hour days. So thank you, Ivan Gostev, for all your hard work. And it's truly a miracle that we can get these fidgets out to the community. So thank you, Ivan, for working so hard. Thank you all for your support. We love you guys so much. And thank you most of all for being our customer. All right, so back to the pre-ordering. So for pre-ordering, what I do is I'll throw a post out there that is a great white shark. It says something huge is coming. That's your signal. When you see the great white shark, something huge is coming. It'll announce the next pre-order. Look for the great white shark, and when you see it, save your money, get ready for a pre-order, and you will see the great white shark post. You will be ready, and then I'll announce the date that the pre-order will go live. All right? The great white shark is not the actual pre-order to get in, but it'll announce the date of when the pre-order will go live on Facebook. Once it goes live, you will read the rules. You have a picture of the product, and it'll announce the new pre-order for the new product, whatever that is. I think it's going to be the V2.1, which is the next iteration of the V2, just with stronger magnets and a slightly larger size. Okay. Once you see that post, it'll have all the rules how to get in, and then you can get in and you can make payment. Again, all of the details will be in the post. Okay. The V2 was the same size as the V3. Okay. This is the size. I believe there's a post in the group. You can search on V3 specs and you will find all the specifications on the V3, the V1.1 track slider, as well as the V4. So the V2.1 is actually the same size as the V4, but it's playable on both sides, meaning it flips on both sides. So you can take it like this, you can flip it over like this, and you can play it on that side, or you can flip it over and play it on this side. It's flippable, and it's the same size as the version 4, okay? Whereas the version 2, the original flippable slider, was the same size as V3, okay? That's the only difference. That's a little bit about our pre-orders. Now let's get into the Q&A. So the first question we had is from Pranav Kumar. How are you, Pranav? Good guy. I remember you very well. Are there plans for replaceable plates? And I think what you mean by that is similar to the design that Modusworks does, where it's modular and you can replace the magnets to adjust the feel to be to your liking. And the answer to that question is no. And the reason being is because Ivan Gostev, his signature trademark is to seal the edges so that nothing is visible. Okay? This is unique to Compiform, and it is Ivan Gostev's signature process in creating the plates and the magnets so that everything is seamless. And it's absolutely gorgeous. It is just so well done for what it is and the way the slider performs and feels. There's absolutely nothing like it in the world. It feels so soft, so velvety in the hand, so premium, and that's why Compiform is the Ferrari of fidgets. It just works so well for what it is that Ivan doesn't feel it necessary to modify to make the modular type plates or replaceable plates. And a lot of people may think that you should be able to change the plates out, but for what it is, again, with the scratch resistant process, there's no reason why these plates shouldn't last you, many, many years. I've had all my sliders for years, most of them. This one's kind of new, but I have no issues with the plates. You look at any of these and they're all brand new. You can put tape on the plates. Mark Chang, by the way, sells wonderful tape on his website, Play for Beans. All my plates are beautiful. Play for Beans is a website that you can go to and purchase a bunch of stuff from Mark Chang. Great site. He has the best tape out there for Compiform fidgets to keep your plates protected, or if you like the scratchiness of the plates and the swish of the Compiform plates, then you can go raw, and you should not hurt the plates at all, okay? But if you want tape, you can put tape on it. Operates much more smoothly, and it makes it quieter. So go see Mark Chang at playforbeans.com or the Facebook group Play for Beans. Join up and let him know I sent you, and I will see you over there. So I hope that answers the question. Just make sure when you're using the Compiform pieces, just make sure you don't get anything inside the plates, because if you get a small piece of metal or any sort of shaving, it will scratch the plates because it's metal on metal, okay? We don't use stainless steel, we use titanium. It's very elegant, and Ivan sources some of the best blackened titanium in the world, so we feel there's no reason to change the plates up. And one thing that I do from time to time, if you want to know how to clean these best, you can use alcohol, won't hurt the slider, or what I do sometimes is that I'll wash it in the sink just very lightly with Dawn dish soap, and I will dry it. I don't soak it in there. I just rinse it clean. I'll dry it, and I'll let it sit for a minute till it dries off, and you're done. Okay, that's how to clean the plates. And with many, many years of use, I've never scratched a plate, so it's really not an issue. So it's kind of a moot point. All right, Ray McCarthy would appreciate a pin post that included product information like features, size, material, and weights if possible. Videos get lost on the page. Yes, videos do get lost on the page, but you know what? You can do a keyword search in the group for whatever you're looking for. It's all out there, okay? You want specifications on the V3, just search for specifications V3 and it will come up. Specifications V4, it will come up. So I don't have one post where everything's in it for all our products. That would be very time consuming to do, along with weights. Or if you have a question on a specific model, leave a post out there. People have these. It's a very close knit group. People will definitely answer all your questions. So leave a comment. Someone will answer, including myself. But I appreciate that you asked and appreciate a pinned post, but I don't really have time to do that right now. But if you ask questions, I have no problem in answering, all your questions. I mean, I don't care if it's multiple questions, whatever it is, I'll get back to you. Someone in the group will respond. I usually watch for people who comment in the group and support other members, and I make sure I take care of those people and make sure they're, that I know who they are and I appreciate their help. Okay. So I would love to do that for you. Unfortunately, I don't have the time nor the products to do every single feature, size, material, and weights. That would just take too long. So take a look at the site. Everything is on the site. So do keyword searches. If you're interested, for example, in the old triquetra, type it in, triquetra. You'll see the images, you'll see videos, you'll see people weighing them, you'll see people playing with them. And then feel free to comment on either that post, start your new post, and we'll answer all your questions. All right, I hope that answers your question. Heinix Bernie, Compiform Crunch, when? All right, so I think he's referring to the crunch in the magnets. So let's take the slider. Ivan does not do crunchy sliders, crunchy magnets. And there's good reason for that because he feels that the swoosh and the slide on the plates makes such a fabulous noise already. It's just perfect. Okay. So the swipes that you get from a Compiform piece is like no other. And I think a crunch would just take away from that. Plus, I associate crunching with sliders that can be modded because not everyone likes a crunch. And if Ivan did a crunch in a sealed platform, it would be impossible to change. And I think people wouldn't buy that type of a slider with a crunch like that because they might want to modify it sometime further on down the road. That could just be my opinion, but I think Ivan agrees that we don't want to do any crunchy type sliders because, it's not moddable. You can't mod it. You can't change it. Once you do the crunch, you're kind of stuck with the crunch. What if it's a crunch that no one, really cares for? Then they've lost a lot of money on a slider. So our sliders run about $400. The V2.1 is going to be about $400, maybe $450, depending on, how much work is involved with the finish. But the work is tedious, and the price is commensurate with the amount of work it takes to produce such a finish. And we feel that it's definitely priced very fair considering what sliders are going for today as far as the premium sliders. And I think you will agree, ModusWorks and Compiform is the top two sliders made, period. And I think followed by that would be Black Dog Labs and Magnus. I love Black Dog Labs as well. However, I'm not too big on that biscuit platform. I like more, aesthetic sliders that have a simple rectangular pattern versus the biscuit pattern. But I do like Black Dogs. I think they've come a long way. Alex McGee is a great guy, and hopefully one day I can try one of his newer sliders. I did try a brass and I liked it, but it was way too heavy. So maybe he's done something different, and I can try that one day. And until then, I will always support Black Dog just because Alex is a very nice guy, and he makes some pretty sweet products. Compiform is the most unique, I would have to say. Nobody makes fidgets like Ivan Gostev over at Compiform. And, Compiform products are the Ferrari of fidgets, all right? They're just so elegant, so beautiful. This is a V1.1 track slider. I love this platform. It is so unique and so beautiful, soft to the touch, and totally reminds me of flipping over a Zippo, okay? Back and forth. That is the V1 track slider. Then there's a V1.1 track slider. And this is it here. And this one has the hidden magnet. Okay. And this one is in Timascus. This one was a gift from Ivan Gostev. Just so fun. It feels like a Zippo. V1.1 is probably one of the most amazing, if not the best, Compiform piece ever made. The first iterations, the OGs, were probably the best in my opinion. But, the Black Illusion, the Blue Illusion, very rare, hard to get a hold of. The Clover, second iteration. There's just so many fabulous Compiform products. Just amazing, amazing pieces. Compiform, hands down, I think one of the best makers in the world is Ivan Gostev over at Compiform. And let's not forget his companion, Katya, who does all of the Q&A on these fabulous products. And remember, guys, that there is conflict in the homeland in Russia, which obviously we don't condone, but it's affected the business, right? So Ivan Gostev is lucky, that we can even get products out today to you guys. So just know that, and just understand that he's operating at less capacity than he normally would. And we're operating at means that we, with what we have to operate with. I know that, the platform that he hosts on today is Boosty. It's not an option for some people because they can't pay by credit card on that site for whatever reason. So we are left to try to take payments from you guys in specific ways that might not be normal because of what's going on in the homeland, and it's all we have to work with. Luckily, we have some wonderful, wonderful Compiform members. You guys know who you are, that are helping us with payment methods and shipping. So, huge shout out to you guys. Mark Chang, thank you for helping out with questions and with shipping to other people in countries that Ivan cannot ship to. It's just not feasible for some countries like Australia. So there's a list of countries that we cannot ship to. In those cases, you would contact Mark Chang for a shipping estimate, and you will pay for the actual shipping cost to those countries that are listed that we cannot ship to. Other countries that are eligible, Ivan ships to directly from Russia if you're international. If you're USA, those items will come to me, and I act as a proxy to ship those items to you for anyone in the United States. My name is Jeffrey. Pluke Jones is an old friend of mine who was murdered in Detroit. That's why I use his name. I kept it because I love him and he's a dear old friend. So I've kept his name alive by using that name. That's where it comes from. I'm just trying to answer questions that you guys had in some of the posts that I've seen in the past and kind of what you were asking. So I wanted to see if I could answer your questions and make sure that you guys were in the know on a lot of the pre-orders, the different products, and hopefully that provides you information on the Q&A session. If you need anything else, just leave a comment below or make a post in the group. Everyone is here to help you out. We are a close-knit family over here at Compiform. And again, if you're going to buy something on the secondary market, just make sure you know who you're buying from. Ask for videos. Ask for information, and don't rush to buy something just because, you don't want someone else to buy it for you. Our members are very kind, and if you vet them to get information to make sure they are indeed selling what they're actually have in their possession, they should be kind enough to wait for you if you were the first person to reach out to them. And if that's not the case, just let me know who it is, and I'll see if I can converse with them to remind them that there are certain courtesies that we expect here in the Compiform group, and hopefully you'll be able to score some of the items that you folks are looking for. So one of the questions I get often is V3. Which do I like better, V3 or V4? I prefer V3 just because it's a little bit smaller, but the V4 is good. I mean, it's not much bigger than the V3. Okay, not much, and it's better for those with larger hands, I think. Okay, performs exactly the same, except it's just a little bit bigger. And it's a little bit heavier too, where these are like 78, 80 grams, I think 79, 78 grams, where this one is like, I think 56 grams maybe. Okay, so that's kind of the difference. I love the V3. I love the V1.1 track sliders. I love the V1 track slider. I love the Triquetra, the Tesseract. I love the SBS. I love them all. Compiform, no one does it like Ivan Gostov over at Compiform. He's an amazing man. He's very kind, and he reads all of your comments. So if you need anything, reach out to me, Pluke Jones. I will answer all your questions. If I don't know the answer, I will ask Ivan. Ivan stays focused on the fidgets that he creates. So if you need anything, reach out to me, so that way Ivan can stay focused on what he's doing, which is creating his art. All right, so we are also having a raffle at the end of this month. We are giving away a V2.1 slider, which there's a pin post in the featured so that you can subscribe on Boosty and purchase a subscription. I believe a subscription is $7.50 per month, $7.50. I signed up for a 3-month subscription just because I wanted to support the maker. And then what you do is you're entered into the raffle. If you choose 3-month subscription, you'll be entered into the raffle on August, September, and October. So 3 months, August, September, October. And then you have a chance to win fabulous Compiform products. And this month we're giving away the new V2.1 slider, which is amazing. Very surprised Ivan was going to give that one away since it's such a hot item. And there's only like 40 people right now that are subscribed as subscribers. Now, don't mistake a subscriber on Boosty for a subscriber who purchased a subscription. Only those people that purchased a subscription will be entered into the raffle, not the number of subscribers. Because you could go on Boosty and comment on a product, or you could register for a Boosty account. That makes you a subscriber, but doesn't mean you're in the raffle because you didn't purchase a subscription. So 2 different things, okay, guys? So just know that the number of subscribers is not the number of people entered into the raffle as a subscription. We only have 40 people so far, and you have the chance to win some fabulous Compiform products. All right, guys, I'm going to cut this video. I've been rambling for 23 minutes, so hopefully I've answered all your questions. If you need anything, let me know. And I will end this video with doing some sound comparisons on some of the products by Compiform. So this is a sound meter, and it records the decibels of each, click that it makes. Man, so crispy. So crisp and clean. Looks like we're going to average about 95 on the V3. Wow, those are loud. 1006, or what is that? 106? That's loud. Yeah, V4 is about the same. Everyone says the Tesseract is so loud. And it is it? Yeah, 103, 99. Yeah, it's loud. It's loud, but it's so loud. It's so fun. Oh my gosh, I love that thing. But it's constantly in divorce mode. All right, guys, I'm going to let you guys go. I hope you enjoyed the video. Have a wonderful day, and thank you all so much for supporting Compiform.